Okay, so we're gonna do makeup real quick. It should be about 5 minutes or so. First thing first is you wanna always start out with a very hydrated face. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding some lotion to my nose and my T-zone. T-zone is along your forehead, down your nose, and a little bit on my cheeks. That's not your T-zone, but my cheeks are always super dry in the winter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so you should already have, just by adding a little bit of lotion, you should already see the pink in your cheeks. You're gonna cover your whole face, but you should always be able to see a little bit of pink because that helps you with your blush and making sure that you don't overdo it. So here, the first thing I'm gonna do with makeup is I'm gonna get my biggest, fluffiest brush that I have and my compact, and you just get some on there, and then you start, I always start at the top. So make sure you don't wrinkle your forehead or anything. Make sure you smooth it all the way down. I'll get some more for my nose. Okay, now the important thing to know about makeup is you should always get underneath your chin too, so that it all matches and you don't have a bright orange face or, you know, a different looking face than your neck or the rest of you. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a different fluffy brush. I have two. This one's just a little bit smaller than the other one. And get my blush. Open it up. Get just a little bit. You really don't need a lot of this. You're gonna go ahead and make a fishy face, and you'll see the two lines right here, and then you're just gonna put some blush right here on top of the pink that you already had on your cheeks. And then you kind of just want to extend it towards, this is called your temple. You want to extend it out towards your temple, but no more than that, otherwise you get pink on your ears. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my eyes. I have this really pretty brown neutrals that I've used a lot. It's my favorite one. So I always start with this really, really light color. It should be one color lighter than your skin, never white, otherwise you look a little crazy. So I start at the corner of my eye right here, and I just kind of put it inside this little tiny little spot right there. I just put a little bit so that it makes my eyes pop, and then I extend it onto the eyelid, up into the crease, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on the other eye. Into that little spot, up onto the crease, extend onto the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this next color. It's really a rose gold kind of color. And I'm gonna kind of throw this in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Eyeshadow should always be blended. So it should start in one lighter color if you're gonna blend colors. Start in a lighter color and end in a darker color. So this one's just on the middle to make it more of a brighter color. And then I'm gonna pick the next one down. It's a really light brown. You really can't notice it very much, but it adds just a little bit of depth. Makes it just a little bit darker. And it's just gonna go on the outer skirts of my eyelid in the crease. And then I'm actually gonna bring it down along my waterline. So your waterline is right here. You see that weird little line down there. You're gonna pull your eyelid down just a little and then go right along it. Now, if you get something in your eye, like I did in the very beginning, you're gonna wanna rinse it out, either with water, or you can make yourself tear up a bunch, and that'll do it too. Okay, and I think the last thing that we have to do is our lips. So I have a really pretty pink lipstick color, and I always start right here at the Cupid's bow. So the Cupid's bow is, I'm gonna use my thing right here. That thing right there in the middle, that's Cupid's bow. So you take the pointy side, put it right along your Cupid's bow, and draw within the lines. Now you really want to make sure that everything is blended. So I'm just gonna take my fingers real quick. Make sure that everything's blended. Make sure we don't have any fallout, which means any extra stuff from our eyes on our face. And that's all done. That's my look for today. Okay, see you later.